waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
And we're back with Season 2, Episode 17 of Genshin Impact. Anyways, let's get into the game, because so much to do and so little time to do so. Okay, so last episode, as usual, as recent, we got more progress done on the main story. If I can just bring this up. Let's see here. Yeah. We go back. Yeah, so we finally finished Chapter 1, Act 2. Which, how far we got, was we finished up the last 4 chapters, I think, right now. No, I'm sorry. The last 3 chapters. I had to look through the stuff here. Yeah, so we did Downtown, that one, and the last one there. So we did all 3 of them. And then we also got through the Floating Palace and Equilibrium. Okay, so I do know there's a total of 6 chapters for this act. Act 3 here, chapter 1. Yeah, and now, you know what, now I'm calling chapters. Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh god. Okay, see, originally I was calling them categories, I think. Yeah, I think I was calling them categories. But it just now dawned on me. We're playing chapter 1, act 3, so then calling these mini chapters, like calling it like chapter 1, act 3, chapter equilibrium. Like, wait, what? Well, either way, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Whether I say categories, chapters, whatever. See, I can't. The only reason I'm not calling them quests is because they're actually separated. Like, we're here, it says I go to the, such as jewelry. Okay, that's a quest. Talk to a person in cage. That's a quest. Well, actually, that was a piggyback quest off of look for ingredients for the Paimon needs. But either way, like, each individual thing is like a quest. Yes, it's just the next part. But it's just some of these, they go on for, unless you do want to call them quests. So then what do we call each individual thing? Like, defeat the Hilichurls, or use the power to heat the pod. Return to, you know, each one of them is a quest, but then what do we call the overall thing? Like, in this case, Moonfinger. Is that what we call the quest? I don't know. Well, either way, whatever I call it, you know what I'm talking about. Same way as there's total of 6 whatevers in this act. We've gotten 2 done so far, so we still need 4 more to go for Act 3. And then I think that's going to finish up Chapter 1. Yeah, that'll finish up Chapter 1, I believe. Alright, so anyways, as for where we're going now, we need to head over here, because it says, head to location marked on the paper snow. You finally ascended to the Jade Chamber, where Ningguang was waiting for you. She graciously accepted Paimon's gift and offered one in return. You spoke at length about many things, deities, archons, and the Fatui. Okay, so that's where we're at. Let's get going. Yeah, I'm confused. Like, if the one thing is a quest, how's the other thing a quest? I don't get it. Do you call it like main quest, sub quest? No, quest and objective. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, right now, this is an objective. Head to the location marked on the paper snow. That's the objective. And the quest itself is called A New Star Approaches. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, that's the best I got. Yep, that's totally the best I got. Hopefully I'm right. Oh no, I was trying to move over and I screwed that up. Oh, down there. Oh, great. Enemies. And they're the big ones too. Okay, our best bet's to work at the top there, and then work our way down the stairs,
If you ever
and
want
then
to trade tactics,
eventually take
I'm
on the
always
guys
ready.
down below. That's probably going to be our best bet. hey, I can finally do this little puzzle.
Time to fulfill my duty. My work finished.
Alright, we'll be back up here for this puzzle in a little bit.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Oh crap. Well, I guess we're going down.
Frozen. Crisp. It's time. Flash free. Chill to the bone.
Listen this quickly.
Ow. Oh no, I missed. I really wanted to hit both of them at the same time.
Listen this quickly. I slipped up. This isn't good.
Okay. Still one more.
The loneliness of death.
You know, I always goof up if, you know, like, which one's which? As in, you know, is it without the thing that, you know, means you need to do it, or if it has the thing above it, it means it's already
It's
done.
hard to remain on dry land.
But
for
since
so
we were
long.
just looking at the other puzzle that I know I never did before, even though, yes, I have passed it before, but at the time when I originally passed it, which I believe was back in Season 1, I didn't have Ningguang, you know, my one Geo character, to be able to pull it off. So obviously that tells me that those ones are not done, but this one is done. But I'm trying to remember what this one was even for. Oh, wait a minute, it's come back to me. Yeah, this was a bit of a tricky puzzle, but I got it. Okay, so anyways, that's done. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, so I guess we go through here? Or maybe not. No, oh wait, this says go higher. Oh, we need to go up there. Okay, it says it's right... Oh, there. Fatui Research.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for?
Maybe they're trying to reproduce the talisman?
I haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child?
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, maybe this paper is only a snippet of a much bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. chickens! We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Okay. Where? There. Okay, so let's just fast travel there. And then just run and glide to the destination. Oh. I'm trying to think if I've actually been through here. I mean, yeah, I've been through this area. Like, we were all over this spot. And I'm pretty sure I was here. And of course, I was all over here. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I was at this very little section where I'm like kind of drawing an invisible line here, or a circle right now. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
I'm sure I had to have come through here and passing before, but I can see there's a chest over there, so that's iffy. I mean, I could have just passed through here in Season 1, because I remember Season 1, I skipped a lot of enemies, because I was way under-leveled at that point.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Okay, Paimon has got money symbols in her eyes. Yes. Okay, business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly intelligent.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Her intelligence? Her beauty, maybe? I don't know.
Why, Mora, of course.
Ah, it was money. Money. Wait. That makes sense.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they are trying to reproduce the sigil of permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Eugene Terrace have some? Even Chingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean you need me to pick them?
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
This is where we look at him with that face like, seriously?
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro, just step back and listen. Oh, which one do we go with? You know what? We're gonna imagine that she's already a pro. Yeah, we'll just say that.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
I don't know, because I don't even know myself.
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Exactly. There's the answer. Okay, search for wind glazed lilies with... okay. Okay, it's bugging me. I gotta go after that chest. You know... You know... that... I get easily distracted.
We'll need more where that came from.
It's like, oh look, a leaf falling from a tree. I'm distracted. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh gosh.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, about that. Paimon, how about you do the singing? Anyways, cough, cough, clear throat.
Da 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 da.
Whoa.
What happened?
Oh,
These
crap!
flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
That might be it. Come on, hit me. Oh, you didn't hit me in time. Alright, extra power. Oh boy, they got a lot of defense on these ones. Did that one just gain health? No, maybe I just wasn't hitting that one. If I can knock it into the water, I can instant kill it. Oh, it didn't work. Crap. Well, something happened. Oh, the first one we were going against had all the defense.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
The other two didn't have as much defense. Anyways, my character says, those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
Go figure.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face?
Huh.
Paimon can't remember.
Genyu?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
No. No, you didn't.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Well, I guess it was our fault for not asking.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Yep. Yep, you did.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
I would go with the bottom one, but we're gonna go with the top one here. So you're half... I'm just gonna skip the word. That explains the horns.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies?
Crap. I was actually really hoping to find out about the horns. Like, why does she have horns?
I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunya.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
You seem suited to working in agricultural development.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
Wait, did I say that right? Crap, I can't go back now.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Who's this?
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This
Oh,
atmosphere
great.
is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Okay, so here's Felix.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Is there anything we can do?
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance?
Both, maybe?
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Oh, great.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child?
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go. Okay, on the side of the screen it says the individual things are the quests. So then what the hey is the Yeah, the individual things are the quests, and then what is the like the equilibrium and stuff? So we got chapter, act. We're doing the quests. So tabs maybe? I don't know. This game is so confusing. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Wait a minute, where's this place at? Oh. I'm not even sure if I've been over there or not. I had to have been. Some point in passing. Well, at least it has a nice little pathway. What the hey is that? Okay, maybe I've not been over here. Oh, I've definitely not been over here. Okay, real quick. Let's see what this thing is. Wherever it's at. Oh! It's like a crane.
I hope it's not me you're
What the? Yeah, I've definitely never been over here. Whoa, massive accident happened here. At least it wasn't my fault. That's the good news. Oh, we're almost right below the Jade Chamber. Whoa. Okay, to the Golden House, the place I've apparently never been to before. Which I'm a little shocked. That I've literally never seen this before. At least I don't think. I don't remember the pathway up. But the large area over there does look a little familiar. Well, if I was through here, it would have been back in Season 1. Which would have been a long time ago. Yeah, I can see this part right here. This one little spot right here looks familiar. The rest, not so much. Nice area, though. Very protected. Secluded. Wow. They got a nice thing going on here. What's the... No. And we can go inside? Oh, it's a domain. Get out of here. Throws popcorn at screen. A golden shadow. Crap, that means we'll only be able to go inside here once. Alright, well, your pursuit of the truth brings you to the very heart of the political storm that has been slowly brewing in Lilu Harbor. It is time to peer beyond the glittering gold and see what lurks in the shadows. Oh. Let's top off our health. This doesn't sound good.
If you ever want to trade
let's just look around real quick, just around the edges here for any chests before we head in. That's so I can basically just give the characters just a minute or two here of being able to let the full, the hunger full gauges drop a little bit. We'll check the roof here real quick. No, 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 no. You had one job. One job. You screwed it up. You failed. There we go. Aha, see?
Nice. I'm starting to lose
This
count.
is why you always look. Never take chances. Wait, that statement came out wrong. Well, never take chances in, as in the simple phrase of don't assume there's nothing there. Always check. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the statement, don't take chances, that's actually a backwards, because normally we always do crazy stuff. Okay, we can just barely make it. As long as I stop jumping. See? Look how close that came. From just one more jump. Alright. Well, I can't say I didn't look. Oh, real quick, just stay on the top. You know it has to be done. Whoops, what the hey? Come on. Oh, hey, there's a thingy over there. Gotta grab that. And can I please get in the proper position here? There we go, finally. Now don't move. There. We can say we stood on top of the golden house. Bad joke. Anyways, grab this, and then we head on in. Okay, I get the main team and start. I wonder if this is going to be a boss battle. Like a big boss battle.
Wow! This is the golden house?
Whoa, to the back. Actually, just whoa to everything.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora.
Okay, two things. Number one, my jaw is on the floor. Number two, actually, no, sorry, three things. My jaw is on the floor. Over number two, which is the money. Oh my god, look at on the right side of the screen. Whoa, it's just full of Mora. And number three, we got a problem. Look at the top of the screen. The guard's out. That's not good.
This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
If it was that easy, this place would have been emptied long ago.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Something feels wrong here.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
They've been knocked unconscious.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble.
Yeah.
Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
Whoa. Oh, this ticks me off. We're only gonna be able to see this once. I wish I could freely come back in here. This is so neat. Huh. Wow. Ooh. Oh, this is definitely going to be a boss battle. This is 100% going to be a boss battle. Oh, if it is, I wonder if this will become one of the, those Tronounce, or however you say it, domains. Kind of like what we did with, Storm Terror. That means we'll be able to come back in here, but, you know, just for the boss battles and stuff. Which, I'd be okay with that. At least that way we'll still be able to come back in here. Wait a minute. No, okay. Well, actually, wait. Can we even... No, I don't think. I don't think we can actually leave. Nope. How about map-wise? Can we leave that way? Yep, we can. At least to my understanding. And then I think the same thing would go with this. Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Just a little test. Whoa. Well, here we go.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Hmm?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
Oh no. Child's the boss battle.
But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Child, you're not supposed to be a boss battle. Well, looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort?
No, we're gonna stop you.
Stopping the more immense, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Oh, so you think we're a strong opponent?
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle.
Well, what if we decide to go one step farther and kick your rear end all the way to the hospital?
Besides, You could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
So you're saying I can never defeat you? Yeah, you're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Fine.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got.
Whoa!
So
Okay, he's a bow
few ever
wielder.
get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Okay.
A fine opportunity. Passable effort.
Windblade.
He's water, so let's see about using this. Nope, that didn't work. He's got a shield. Crap. Wait, what? Uh-oh, he infected me with something. Crap. Whoa! What the hey? Wait, he can call forth a giant whale?
You can't run.
When did this happen?
Poor timing.
Oh, that was a stupid mistake on my part.
Try this. Not bad. You've got a trick. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of
What
you.
the hey?
Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough.
Okay, now he
Now,
looks like he's dressed like
show me what you
Tui.
can do against the might of a Harbinger.
And now he's got electric powers. He switched from water to electric.
Gotcha.
What the hey?
Raging tide.
Ow. Okay, what's with this electric status on me? What's going on here?
Retribution!
Bring down your shield already. Ow. Whoa! Battle. Uh-oh. That means the arena's gonna change.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you!
A 3-part boss battle? Child in armor? A new battle arena? Okay. Pause. Wait, how far are they? Okay. Okay, so I'm also shocked. What happened to the thing that Child was trying to take? We didn't take it. So then who has it? Oh, this is insane.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay, so he still has the power of electricity, so our fire character is still going to be our best shot. Well, here we go.
You got the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you read the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
Take it?
Eyes on me!
You're cut above.
I should have activated that stuff earlier. That's cool with the shield still going. Oh, that was neat. But yeah, I should have activated those abilities way, way sooner. Oops.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
What I'd like... Okay, before they say anything, here's what I'd like to hear. That he was actually being controlled that whole time, and we just broke the evil spell or whatever that was over him, and he's back to normal now. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's continue.
Well then, time to cool off.
Okay, I was wrong. I was hoping. Hey, I mean, come on, I was hoping. But no, he's evil, I guess. Wow, that sucks.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Well, because we've been leveling up for the past however many months now, and yeah, so we're like way higher level than you. Okay, anyways, what's the game say? Some collecting powers of some elements can gradually restore my former power. Ooh. I like this with this one statement because this definitely continues to refer back to how we're supposed to eventually get all the 7 regions, all 7 elements, yada yada. Which that'd be so cool to eventually have all the elements on the Traveler. Wow. The only problem is we gotta wait actual years, real life years for that. That sucks. But hey, as long as it does happen someday, then you know, I'll be happy. Okay, so which one do we want to go with, though? Let's go with the bottom one, though. Because I'm gradually restoring my former power.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity.
Oh, that's right. My character didn't actually say it. They just thought it.
This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis still lives.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
That would make a little bit of sense.
It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
Wait, what?
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
The sigils?
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
You've been trying to duplicate them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh my god. It's huge!
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
This thing's like the size of a titan.
see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's our cue.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Oh my god!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
That is insane.
Looks like I went too far.
This is amazing. I'm just in total shock right now. Oh god, I gotta turn these dingbats. It's moving. Too bad I can't get on those things and fire. Are they even firing? Oh crap.
killjoy! We've only just begun. Miscalculated. Finally.
That is Osial's divine power. Be careful not to get hit.
Whoa.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Okay, they brought in the stronger force.
Fulfill my duty.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Electro energy!
What?
Light from your body. It's like the tyrant Julian Karst. Wow, it's Madam Pink's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Oh, okay. I've had this ability before in, like the Abyss. However, we do need health.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your
Survival.
fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Yeah, our normal movement speed's been increased. This is the part when you guys fire. Whoa.
You look strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Wait, what?
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
This isn't good. I guess.
Assistance.
Oh, I definitely like the increased speed.
My work. Now you're not going anywhere.
The merrier. Look at me. Just once.
The descent.
No.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Just
This isn't good.
Crap, I missed the energy back there.
My duty. The descent.
Retribution!
Crap, the one ballista is a little weak.
The Batui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Actually, it was that one.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Okay, my character says, we're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learn from the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Wait, what do you mean we?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Oh my god, here's another one of these things where the two options are basically almost one sentence. Like, you can't say this one. Well, wait, no, I take it back. No, if we're piggybacking off her line. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The word "and," yeah, that would work. But I'm saying, like, this should all be one thing. Wow. I don't know who made up the choices in this game, but they didn't proofread their stuff. This is like, what, the second or third one we've come across now. That both options are just basically one giant sentence, so to speak. And they should be all combined into one. Okay, it seems like they do have a change of heart. We'll just go with the top one. And they've listened to what the people have said.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
The Adepti were quite reasonable in the end.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Well, we also still need to get...
Herman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Okay, this sucks. This massively sucks that the Jade Chamber was destroyed. I so wanted to keep being able to visit there and just go up there at times, blah blah blah, but it's gone. We no sooner finally unlock it and it's gone. I can't even with this. Now, I do want to take one little quick little, note, though, to that, though. That, what's this? Oh, hey, look, a book I missed. Huh. I don't know how I missed that one. I could have sworn I was already through here. Anyways, as I was saying, there was a trailer that came out not too long ago where it showed the Jade Chamber flying through the air, and there was tornadoes again. It was basically like what we just saw there, but I think there was like a scene or two that was different, and it wasn't going after the Hydra creature that they just went up against here. So I don't know if like maybe it was just again select scenes just make it look like, oh hey look, new content, or if that means that the Jade Chamber will eventually return. I'm hoping it means it's going to return. But yeah, I saw that trailer not too long ago, and I just didn't know what was going on, because again, it's just for future content. I mean, well, future content in terms of myself. I mean, as in I'm not that far yet in the game, whereas I'm assuming by now it's unlocked for everyone else who's already gone through the game, I believe. Yeah, I'll have to rewatch that trailer. Now that I've finally seen that battle sequence there, I'll have to see if I can try to find that trailer, rewatch it, and then see if it is definitely the exact same scenes or different. Because I could have sworn they were different. Like I said, they didn't look. I mean, they looked a little familiar, but not entirely familiar. So, oh wait, I'm going over here. So yeah, and also, anyways, as I was saying before I started talking about the Jade Chamber. Yeah, so there's still two things here that's not answered yet. Number one, well, actually what they said, which was Rex Lapis. Okay, so that needs to be tended to. But the other thing that's not been tended to yet is that girl that we ran across in at the end of Mondstadt. Sigarita? Or something like that. The one who is in charge of the leader above Child, I believe. Or, no, maybe not above. No, I think she was one of the 7. Or 11. I get all this stuff goofed up. It's so difficult trying to keep it all straight. Alright, so what's going on here?
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
Yeah, it's probably mourning over the loss of the Jade Chamber. Yeah.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble.
I'm pretty sure everyone knew about the attack. Well, I mean everyone in Liyue Harbor, that is.
We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay, off to the bank. Oh, I'm already going the wrong way. Anyways, as for all those cutscenes and stuff, whoa, just massive, whoa. My jaw was on the floor throughout those cutscenes. And story. I mean, that almost brought a tear to my story-wise for, again, sacrificing the Jade Chamber. Oh, I hope it returns. But anyways, just one final thought on the boss battle, though. It was a 50-50. I'm disappointed that we couldn't personally go against the giant Titan creature, you know, the Hydra. But but at the same time, I understand why we didn't go against it, because, you know, this game's not that kind of game. In other words, not like God of War series where you're going against giant titans. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a 50-50 in that regard. So I'm both disappointed, but that, like, as I said, both understanding it. And then on the flip side, with the actual battle part itself, what we had to go against, you know, the small minions, that, again, it was neat, you know, having the few extra powers there, of course, you know, being faster, having the little explosive waves come from each hit, and of course being stronger, yada yada yada. But yeah, whoa, what is going on with that lag spike? Good God. Game, calm down. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. Maybe sometimes when I pause it helps. Let's go through this while we're giving it a second here. Sing a song of Mondstadt to the Glazed Lilies. Got that one. Defeat Child. And Overlord of the Vortex. Yeah, the Hydra. Oh, 15 Primogems. Nice. Okay, that did not help. There's nothing downloading in the background on my computer, is there? Oh, did the screen freeze when I did that? Oh, good. Okay, it didn't. I just quickly brought up Task Manager real quick. I'm just double checking something. Because that is awfully high. Nope. Nothing's going on in the background internet-wise on my computer. And so... Huh. Let's bring this screen up for a second. Oh, that's cute. The one thing isn't even working.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Yeah, okay, so that's not telling me diddly squat. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, I normally don't play the game around this time of the day where I'm at right now, so maybe this is just a bad point to be playing the game, maybe, with the servers? I don't know. Crap. Alright, well anyways, to the bank we go. Oh, yeah, I love how I have to, like, attach myself to the bank just to enter. It's like, oh, we're gonna be Spider-Man for a second. Yes, we're gonna crawl onto the doorway and then enter it. I am getting sick and tired of these lag spikes. Like I said a while ago, it happened like maybe about a week or so before I started season 2 here.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
You gotta be kidding me. He's with them? Well, it would make sense. Yeah, because how he all of a sudden vanished just whenever we were going, doing all this craziness.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that.
What's the thing floating next to her? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that thing is. Some kind of... Nope. Nope. Don't know.
Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, It's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Signora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
This could... I don't know which one to do. Either not say anything, or say, hey, so time to take it back. Let's not say anything. Just stay calm.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
Okay, real quick, I just happened to think. If we now have access to the two guys there as playable characters, I wonder if they're ever going to let the girl here be a playable character. Huh. So I don't know whenever they added the two guys. They were already in the game by the time I started playing. But I do know they were eventually added, to my understanding. Well, I mean, add as in not there at the beginning of the game is what I meant to say.
Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
He tricked you?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Huh? Wait. No, let's go with agreement.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Uh-oh. Hey, isn't that kind of cool? It looks a little bit like a chess piece.
Sanctimonious.
So... There's actually... Wait, what? He's Rex?
What? So you're the Lord of Geo?
What? Screenshot that info. Screenshot.
No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
And why did you frame your... Wait, frame? I should say frame. No. Yeah, frame. F-R-A-M. Wait, what's the word they have here? F-E-I-G-N. Hold on.
Fane.
Fane. Pretend to be affected by? Huh? A feeling, state, or injury. Pretend to be affected by a feeling, state, or injury. Okay, so basically it's saying, why do you pretend to be affected by your death? Huh? What kind of a statement is that? No, I think it's supposed to be the word frame. F-R-A-M. Hold on. Or no, E. Sorry. I forgot the E. F-R... No? Wait, that's not coming up. Hold on.
Frame.
No, that wouldn't be it either. No. In other words, I was trying to go off the statement of, like, I say whenever someone says, like, oh, I've been framed. You know, basically whenever... well, see, no, that wouldn't be the right context either. In other words, I was just trying to reference it as to the point of the... In his case, which would be... putting the blame on someone else. Okay, causing an incident, and then then putting the blames elsewhere. That's what I meant by framed. Is there a sub definition for this feign word? I'm not seeing anything, so I don't know. I literally don't know what they're trying to say here. Why did you pretend to feel sick or injury? No, something's wrong here. They had to have put the wrong word in there. That just doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to go with... I'm afraid I don't understand, because literally, I don't understand the second statement there at all. I don't know what they're I literally don't know what they're trying to say with that. Anything I could, like I said, anything I can understand, think of, is that maybe they were just trying to say, like, why did you... we'll put it this way. We'll put it in simpler context. Why do you fake your death? There, actually, yeah, I could say that word. That would be perfect. Why did you fake your death? Okay. Boom. Maybe I should now click it, just in case that's what they were trying to say. Actually, yeah, because that fits. It fits story-wise, it fits question-wise. Alright, we're going to select it, just because, again, I want to believe it says fake.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Okay, thank you. See? Right there. She says it. Fake death. Okay, so that means they had a massive word error in that statement. Yeah, so it was supposed to be the word fake. When will game developers ever proofread their stuff? I can't tell you how many times I see this in games. Well, not just games. I see it in like, articles and other things on the internet all the time. It's like, come on, people. Proofread your stuff. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to at least do that part. I mean, the other stuff, coding may be difficult, sure. But proofreading some text, when simple text like this, come on. Yes, I know there's hours and hours and hours of text, but come on. Have somebody proofread it. Good gosh. Anyways.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Okay, it's driving me insane. on the fact that she keeps making me think she's from that other game universe with the girl that has a flower over her eye or in her eye or whatever it is. That I don't know what it's called. I forgot. I actually mentioned this about another character, or unless it was her. I don't know. X amount of episodes ago, and I never got a chance to look up the game series name. It was something that was back on like the PS3 era, and all I know is that the series itself is actually set in an alternate universe to the Nier Automata universe. But you know, they're kind of interconnected in a way. But I'm not going to say how or why, you know, due to spoilers. But I mean, that's all I'll say. You know, the two universes are connected in a way. But yeah, this girl here reminds me of, like, it makes me think like she's from that universe. You know, the one I can't think of the name of, which is really, really weird.
Wait, what?
Maybe the devs were inspired by that game series, and then they create her. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just she really like stands out versus the other characters here.
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
Especially that thing behind her. I still can't figure it out. It's floating there like it's obviously it's alive. It's almost like her own version of Paimon, but without a mouth. Yeah.
As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti.
Okay, real quick. So we're so far, Venti was the one god from Mondstadt. Now, Zhongli here, or Zhongli, whatever. He is the god from Lilu. Yeah, in other words, Rex. And what was oh my god, what was Venti? Was he Barbotas? Barbotas? Oh my god, I can't remember now. Either way, it's just so wacky on how we're actually running into the gods and stuff, and then like I said before, they're actually playable characters. Like, whoa.
Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Yeah, whoever wrote this needs to get a better English translator, because that word should be fake, or well, in this case, faked. So I faked my own death. Yeah, this is proving more and more and more on how the words in this game are just, if I can put it this way, screwed up. Let me guess, you had another plan in case it all burned down?
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, The resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
So what now?
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Well, we were more in the dark than you were.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
We were both equally fooled.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Both questions. But which one's more important if we can only ask one? Ugh. Well, obviously, I'm assuming if we ask the one, he'll probably state the answer for the other one right afterwards. Alright, so let's go with the top one then. I'd like to know what the Cryo-Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, Uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once.
Yeah, same here.
So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Ugh, you're so petty.
Yeah, really. Crap. I was really hoping he would have told us right there. After the dust settles up... Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks for taking off faster than I could read it.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Okay, so we've come to the point where I need to end the episode. I've already gone a little bit farther than I originally wanted to. Alright, so next episode we will finally do this rite of parting. And I believe next episode we might finally be able to... Let me see something here, hold on. Let me just confirm. Yeah, I think the next episode... Yeah, next episode we're finally going to be able to complete A New Star Approaches. Which means a lot of things are going to be unlocked and whatnot. So, this is great. This is just absolutely great. Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, the last one's up next. Which will be in next episode. Which, whoa. Yeah, I don't want to murder, because that's probably going to be quite lengthy. I was just checking something. Quite lengthy, maybe. Who knows? I don't know what to expect. And like I said, we got to end this episode. So, definitely sad we got to end right here. But hey, at least we got a lot done. Not as much as some of the more recent episodes, but still we got a lot done in this episode. And yeah, wow. Just, oh my god, information overload to all this, and I'm still not sure about all of it. I mean, a lot of it. And, wow. Just, wow. So, what happens now? Like, do we ever run across Child and the other, and yeah, and the girl again? Where exactly did they go? Did they maybe go to the islands region? You know, I just don't know. Don't know. Alright, well anyways, that's going to be it for Season 2, Episode 17 of Genshin Impact. We'll of course be back next time with Episode 18, where we'll of course continue more of the story, finally finish up the Rite of Passing, and finally be able to have access to a lot of things, including like the teapot, which, yeah, that's up next episode. Okay, so yeah, finally going to get the teapot next episode. Hooray! Well, anyways, again, that's it for this episode. So until next time, keep on gaming.
Interstellar, my space, no one else sees. Diamonds in the sky, shades of pearl and green. Fire burning hearts in darkest places. There's never been a better time to feel alive. I found a way, we're past the lines where truth won't lie. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Whoa. Follow me into the underground. Into the under.